Good morning, everybody. It's June 1st. Beautiful day here in New York. And the fava beans have beautiful flowers on it. And just this morning I noticed some of the flowers turning black. And I thought, uh-oh, something's wrong. And then I spotted this little guy. And this little guy. And that little guy. So the fava beans are starting to form. Very cool. Looks like there's another one here. This plant kind of fell over. Let's see if I can straighten them out. Anyway, the garden is looking good. It's a little sparse. But again, it's my first year trying to do a little market garden. The tomatoes are starting to get taller. Starting to get a lot of flowers. And I'm taking off all the suckers and trellising them up the strings. Let's see, this one over here has got a lot of nice flowers on it. And another second set over there. And the third set's going to start, so I'll start trellising that right up that string. And anyway, kale is growing. A little slower than I thought it would be growing, but again, I'm trying to do organic this year. So I'm not using any fertilizer, no Miracle-Gro. And so I guess it's just getting a little slower. Anyway, if I can get these bugs to stop eating my leaves, I'll be happy. Anyway, that's about it for today. And I'll check back next time. Have a great weekend. This is my bed from last year, the 4x8 bed. These are a bunch of volunteer tomatoes that came up. I think I had some nice cherry tomatoes here, and I'm going to let some of them grow. I planted ginger in this bed, but I planted it about 2 months ago. It wasn't warm. It's still not very warm, so I don't know if it's going to grow, but it's kind of an experiment. We'll see if it pops up. If not, maybe next year I'll try it in a container. So in the meantime, I put some eggplants and some zucchini in here. In the bed next to it, I sowed some carrots. These are multicolored carrots. And this is in the bed with the garlic that I planted last October. And that's looking really good. I'm tempted to pull one up, but I'm not going to. So I interplanted some beets in here with the garlic. And also some radish. The beets are not doing too good. The leaves are okay, but they're not really growing, so I don't know if I'll get any beets before it gets too hot. But definitely going to get some radishes. This is another zucchini plant. Anyway, let's go down here. I have one more bed that I'm experimenting with. Trying to plant some vegetables outside the fence to see how they work. So I have a couple of pumpkins here. One pumpkin is a white pumpkin. I'm not sure which one it is. And the other one is a kabocha, Japanese small little green pumpkin. And then underneath this mesh, I planted arugula. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of arugula. And I have a couple of rows of lettuce, multi-sown lettuce. This is all lettuce. And maybe there's another row of arugula here. And we'll see how that comes. Anyway, see you next time. The flower garden is starting to get flowers. So this is the borage, starting to pop some buds inside a few of the plants. The dwarf sunflowers are starting to pop out. We had one about a week ago, and now I have 4. And there'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 more coming up later on. There's another borage. This one's got a lot of nice buds in it. So I'm curious to see how that grows. I know it grows kind of big. I planted a bunch of them together. There's some spiders. Oh, there's a nice borage. Oh, look at that. Didn't even see that one. Anyway, some more pumpkins over here. And the containers are so-so. That's oregano. It's starting to get bigger, so that's pretty good. The rosemary's not doing so hot. This is a bed I planted multiple seeds. I planted some spinach, which is probably, it's already bolting, so that's going to be done. Dill and arugula. This container has some, I think there's San Marzano tomatoes and some onions. Some more San Marzanos and some basil. I think that's a red cherry tomato and some dill. And then these are two large Japanese eggplants. These ones I bought from a store just to see how they do compared to the seeds that I started. Anyway, see you next time.